Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are now turning into the International News Bulletin on 24-hour news channel, a reliable source of up-to-date information. We bring you the latest news and even of the day, focusing on current flood situation in China. Here are the main highlights. Bringing you the latest news on the devastating floods currently occurring in China. Dear viewers and audience, on Friday, four towns in the Torrential, Thạch Môn, Trạc Từ Long, Đắc Hải Câu, and Chùa Hà Trang district experiences continuous heavy rainfall for 7 hours, resulting in an unprecedented downpour in the Trang Lang River Basin. On the same day, 41 villages in the Trang Lang River Basin of Vinh Dang district and 9 towns in Tinh Dai district of Bạch Ngân City also faced heavy rainfall, causing a total damage of nearly 80 million Chinese yuan in the 3 locations. This information was obtained from the Drought and Flood Control Headquarters of Cam Túc Province. According to reports, in Thiên district have resulted in 2 deaths, 4 injuries, and a direct economic loss of 54.36 million Chinese. The affected areas include Thiên Chư, Thạch Môn, Trạc Từ Long, Đắc Hải Câu, and Chùa Hà Trang. The floods have overflowed into the Simon River with a maximum flow rate of 80 cubic meters per second. On Friday afternoon, continued heavy rainfall occurred from Võ Sĩ Nghi to Cổ Thủy in the Trang Lang River Basin of Vinh Dang district with maximum observed flow rates of 254 cubic meters per second and 322 cubic meters per second, resulting in a direct economic loss of 6.41 million Chinese yuan. 41 villages in 9 towns of Kinh Dai district, Bạch Am City, also experiences heavy rain and flooding from 6:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Friday. The highest flood peak reaches over 2 meters, causing significant economic loss totaling 50.68 million Chinese yuan. Ladies and gentlemen, the rare heavy rainfall has led to severe floods and landslides in Trung Khánh over the past few days. More than 1 million soldiers and civilians in Trung Khánh City have been working day and night on the front lines of emergency rescue and disaster relief, minimizing casualty and property damage caused by the floods, landslide, and mountain disaster. According to the person in charge of the Trung Khánh City Natural Disaster Relief Office, since this month, the main urban area of Trung Khánh and the west of Ngọc Hy have experienced rather heavy rains, with the rainfall in the past 10 days equivalent to 1/5 of the annual rainfall. The heavy rainfall has caused a series of landslides and mountain disasters, destroying a large amount of cultivated land, houses, and infrastructures such as irrigation, electricity, transportation, and communication. The urban area of 5 districts and Vĩnh Xuyên and Đại Từ district in Trung Khánh City are summarized with the depth of 3 meters, and over 80 towns and villages have been affected by floods. The Nam Thông and Ngọc Thiên Bảo Quart Mai have been severely flooded due to heavy rain. 973 people were trapped underground, and after being rescued, 970 people have been saved, while 3 people remain missing. Over 500 people in Cửu Long Phà district were trapped in a flood that occurs once every 10 years. They have now been successfully rescued with the efforts of the police. Trung Khánh City has mobilized a total of 1.7 million troops stationed in Chungking, emerged police officer, police, civilian defense forces, officials, and people from various places to participate in emergency rescue and flood relief operations. Hà Quốc Cường, Secretary of Chungking City. Currently, Chungking City has again distributed over 20 million yuan from the relief fund and essential material to meet the basic needs of the flood victim. Cao Phương Lập, the head of the National Disaster Relief Office in Chungking City, stated that they are studying a plan to reconstruct the flooded areas and urgent materials such as seeds and fertilizer are being transported to the area to help the victim resume their production. Ladies and gentlemen, since last Friday, Giang district in Phước Kiến province has experienced the worst flooding in a century, causing direct economic loss of up to 130 million yuan and resulting in 24 missing persons and 6 injured individuals. Additionally, more than 400 residents are surrounded by flood waters. Early yesterday morning, the upper reservoirs began releasing water, causing the water level of the Comte River to rise. It reaches its peak at 2150, surpassing the warning level of 7.5 meters and the dangerous water level of 4.5 meters. This has resulted in severe economic and human loss, as well as damage to local residents' property. As of 22 o'clock on that day, 32,600 rural residents have been affected. 3,666 hectares of flower have been affected. 2,106 hectares have been damaged. 1,134 hectares have been completely lost. 3,023 hectares of cultivated land have been damaged. 4,028 houses have collapsed. 8,013 houses have been abandoned, and 1,300 houses have been damaged. The agricultural losses amount to 66.17 million yuan, and the loss in transportation, communication, industry, and commerce amount to 63.83 million yuan. Furthermore, all roads in the district have experienced varying degrees of landslide. Dozens of landslides have occurred on Lake San Minh Road and roads leading to Thuận Xuồng, Minh Tây, Thái Ninh, and Sha district have been recently disrupted by landslides. Due to landslide and deep flooding, traffic congestion has occurred and broadcasting and television service have been interrupted due to water submersion of equipment. Power outages have occurred in some areas, and some mobile communication have been disrupted due to water damage to the device. By 21 o'clock on Friday, more than 200 residents surrounded by flood water have been evacuated to safe areas. At midnight on Saturday, 110 officers on soldier from the Armed Police Corps of Phước Kiến Province rushed to Giang district despite heavy rain to combat the flooding and provide disaster relief. They set up barricades, cleared mud, transferred residents' belongings, and maintained the order and safety of urban transportation. That concludes the news report on the flood situation in China by the 24-hour news channel today. We sincerely thank all of you, our viewers, for your attention and support. Please remember to like, subscribe to our channel, and enable notification to receive the fastest and most accurate news updates from 24-hour news. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in our upcoming videos.